Okay. All right, question has been called. Did we have a second to call the question?
Yes, there were 5.
Sorry?
There were 5 seconds.
5 seconds, okay. All right, all those in favor of Mariana Guido's motion to support, could you repeat it, please?
I recommend that the Irvine Democrats of Greater Irvine support the Artist Site Initiative.
All right, all those in favor? Hold up your card, please, your red card. Thank you. Okay, that looks about 24 to me. All those opposed? Any abstain? I'm sorry, 1 card for oppose? 2 abstain? 2 oppose? Okay. All right, well, the ayes have it.
Thank you all. So there's one more very important piece of club business that I'd like to talk about. That is the start of a recall effort on 2 sitting council members, 1 council member and a mayor. They have been, the election official is the city clerk. She has been notified on November 12th of the notice of intent to circulate a recall petition.
Yes.
The 2 members of mayor council are our mayor, who is unelected, Christina Shea, and city council member Michael Carroll, who is also unelected. They are both right-wing Republicans. They are both been very supported through either themselves and their campaigns for city council in 2016, or through their spouses, in the case of Mike Carroll, for school district by 5 Point. In the case of Christina Shea, she had $106,000 spent by 5 Point on her behalf for her election in 2016. She only managed to raise about 1/3 of that from the community herself. She is completely beholden to 5 Point in her decision making, and I think we've seen that with regard to what's going on with the Veterans Cemetery.
Yes.
So,
And the LGBT.
yes, that's the other thing. If we don't know who she is, right, if we don't know who she is, she started her political career sponsoring Measure N, which got on the books, which prohibits the city from passing an ordinance from protecting people according to their sexual orientation. Okay, basically it allows for sexual orientation discrimination in this city. Okay, this is how she got on the council in the first place, and this is not who Irvine is or should be now. Basically, the money of 5 Point has corrupted our election process to get people onto the council and into the mayorship that do not represent our values. This June, she voted against flying the pride flag. And in June also, it wasn't done in June, she went to the U.S. Conference of Mayors and voted against 4 climate change resolutions, one of only 5 or 6 out of 230 mayors to vote against 4 climate change resolutions. She also voted against 7 immigration protection resolutions, including one asking the federal government to treat immigrant detainees with dignity and respect. She voted against that, one of only 2 or 4 mayors out of 230 to vote against that. She's basically okay with kids in cages.
Yes.
This is not the values of Irvine, and this is not what we need as Democrats and just human beings in Irvine. Secondly, Michael Carroll was her appointed replacement on council, and he was there in June when Melissa Fox asked for the pride flag to be flown. A huge community came out in support for that. Michael Carroll said that the pride flag is a spectacle of divisiveness. This is also not our community. So we have put together a huge coalition. Veterans that want to build at the ARDA site, university community members that know that our city is not represented by our current council and mayor, Councilman Carroll anyway, and and other community members have come together into a massive coalition to support this. On campus, we've got support from the leadership members of the College Democrats, leadership members of the Young Democratic Socialists of America. They're willing to go out there and get thousands of petition signatures right on campus right away. We're going to get going. So I would like to entertain a motion for us to support. Yes.
Question first.
Sure. We can have discussion after the motion, but I would entertain a motion to support the recall of Christina Shea initially. Yeah.
Can we ask questions first? Because I just want to understand.
1 minute questions, please.
I just want to understand logistically when this will all happen, if we should spend our efforts trying to get her booted out. And then secondly, if the recall effort does go through, does that preclude her from running as a candidate? So that's what I'm trying to understand. But I agree she needs to be out. But just the mechanism in which, what's the best approach?
So they've been notified as of November 12th. They have until November 19th to respond. Then this gets put onto a petition, and that takes about 10 days to approve the petition. So we could be carrying petitions within 12 days. And then we have about 6 months to get the requisite number of signatures, which is about 15,000 to be sure. And we are aiming to do it much faster than that, so we can control the timing.
Then we have special election.
So question, we all agree that she needs to be out, including Carol, who switched back to a Republican awful. So why is it advantageous to do the special, the initiative for the special election versus waiting till November 2020?
Because I think the motivation is there, and when you have corrupt elected officials, it's not soon enough for them to get out.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a recall election in Buena Park happening right now, and that is taking forever and a day. So, I mean,
The petition gathering, the signature gathering?
Yeah,
or-
so it's already, been approved, and now it's to the Orange County Register of Voters.
Yeah, there's a very specific time window that the election has to happen after you submit the requisite election petition signatures, and they're approved by the election official, in this case is the city clerk. So I think we can have it happen well before the November.
And then after the city clerk, it needs to go to the Orange County Register of Voters. So that's where, at least in Buena Park, that's where it's hung up. So I'm just.
Yeah, well, state code specifies exactly when it has to be. I think it's within 88 and 124 days of the submission of the petitions and their verification. So, are we first?
The beauty of a recall is that we can schedule it such that it requires a special election. As soon as we get new replacement city council members that favor humanity, we can start construction of the Veterans Cemetery immediately and eliminate 100% the power 5 Point has over the city. Because right now 5 Point owns not only the city council, they own the school board too. They determine everything the school board does, and has been for several years. And that's why schools end up being where 5 Point wants rather than where the students are.
Right.
Last question is, how much is it going to cost?
About the same as the election we should have had for Michael Carroll's seat. $900,000. About $3 per resident. $3 per resident of Irvine.
Oh, there you go.
Do it.
All right. Any other questions? So I will entertain a motion to endorse the recall of Christina Shea.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your membership cards. So we can do it transparently and fairly. So, 18-4. Those opposed, raise your cards. Rima, you're still on. Those opposed to recalling Christina Shea? None. Abstentions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 abstentions.
Was because I want her to be out, so I don't want to go through this only to have her be able to come in for re-election again.
She's coming in for re-election no matter
I
what.
want her to be
Okay.
out finally.
Yeah, okay, so that's an 18 for no opposed and 8 abstentions, so we support that. Now let's entertain a motion for the recall of Michael Carroll. Second, all those for endorsing the recall of Michael Carroll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 for Michael Carroll. All right. And those opposed? And any abstentions for Michael Carroll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 abstentions. So Secretary has reported that, I presume. And so both endorsements of the recall of both members, both Michael Carroll and Christina Shea have been passed. Thank you. I'd also like to report, and I didn't want this to affect our decision making because really we represent Irvine, but the DPOC e-board has also approved the endorsement of recall of both of those people, and it will be on the agenda November 25th for the Central Committee, where we expect no opposition. Thank you. So now it's time for community announcements. Any members of the community have special announcements to make about events? Candidates?
Well, I'm speaking on something else. So my name is Tammy Kim. I'm running for Irvine City Council in November. However, I am running for Central Committee for the DPOC for 8068. So I am looking for more signatures. So if you happen to be in 8068, please sign the signatures for myself, and also is Ken still here? And for Ken as well. And then who else? Just, I guess the two of us. So if Stephen Choi is your assembly representative, then you're in 68. If Connie Petrie Norris, you're in 74.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other community announcements? Yeah, Doug.